Hi, my name is Vikas. I'm a general surgery trainee in Oxford and welcome to my channel. So when I shifted into my new apartment, the one thing that I was most eager to plan and get right was my desk. Although it did take a while to plan and find the right style to match my aesthetics, the end result was definitely worth it. I spend the most amount of time at my desk, whether it be work related or if I'm looking at YouTube videos. I think this multifunctional desk setup has served me really well. I wanted to share my plans for the same for you guys if you wanted to build on it and customize it to make it your own. For your convenience, I've linked everything that I've used on this desk in the description box below. So let's get started. Let's start with the hardware. For the desk, I was able to find everything I needed at IKEA. In the first part of the video, I'll go over the hardware of the desk itself and all the stuff in it. And in the second part, I'll try and briefly explain the reasoning for the division of the desk into three main separate sections. So let's start with the tabletop of the desk. This is the Linmon 150 x 70 cm plain white tabletop with two Hilver leg cones on one side and an Alex drawer unit on the other. Although I do compromise on some amount of space with the Alex drawer unit, I did want it for the extra storage. I wanted to also have a desk mat to both physically and visually restrict the space on my desktop for my peripherals. So I bought this Susig cork desk mat, which is not too rough when I'm gliding my mouse over it, but is enough to provide a soft friction to have all my peripherals work effortlessly. For lighting, I use this Terry Teal lamp in dark grey. It's sort of like the Pixar lamp and adds a bit of color to the desk. I like to keep my iPad on my desktop just in case I want another screen, for which I bought this bamboo stand from IKEA called Vivala, which is perfect for both purpose and matches my aesthetic really well. The viewing angles are great and I can easily turn sidecar on and use this as a secondary screen. I also wanted to add some life to my desk, however, wanted to be as low maintenance as possible. Therefore, I went for this rubber plant from Patch Plants, which if you live in the UK, I highly recommend. Now on the left hand side of the desk, I have this mini file cabinet. Before this, I used to use an accordion file in which I kept all my important documents. However, as time went on, that file was near its breaking point. So I decided to go all out and get this mini filing cabinet. Now to the tech. The main feature of this desk is the 24-inch Dell monitor. The monitor connects via USB-C, which is perfect for my MacBook Pro, as I can connect it with a single cable. I usually have two hard drives that I use for storage, which I have stuck to the back of the monitor using the 3M command strips, and these are plugged in at all times. So when I want to use them, I just have to connect my laptop to the screen and the HDs automatically show up. For audio, I use a wireless Bose SoundLink 2, which I previously owned, and connects seamlessly to the MacBook Pro and my phone every time I switch it on. For the peripherals, I use a Logitech MX Master, and for my keyboard, I just use a Logitech keyboard that I got at CEX, and Apple's Magic Trackpad from CEX as well, which helps me navigate through different screens and use gestures. The last piece of tech is my trusty HP Envy 5010, which I bought at the time of my interviews for my surgical training post last January, as I literally had to print out hundreds of pages. This was the most economical option at the time on Amazon and has served me perfectly well in the time being. Let's go on to the spaces. The print space. On the left hand side, we have the Erik mini filing cabinet with the printer resting on top. That way, anything that is sent to me and I require a hard copy for, or a document I was sent, I can normally just pop it out of the printer and file it immediately. In the middle is the main computer space. As is pretty common in terms of YouTube desk setups, I have a single cable to plug into my laptop, which then connects to my hard drives, peripherals, and Bluetooth speaker. The hub is also just an arm's reach away. In essence, the way that it's set up minimizes resistance and helps me be a bit more efficient, as it eliminates a step in the process that my lack of willpower could defeat. Lastly, on the right of my desk is my storage area, the centerpiece of which is the Alex drawer unit. I use the top drawer for anything that I might need whilst working on the computer, and it's just an arm's reach away. And also for everyday things like my sunglasses, journal, and Kindle. In the second drawer, I keep my stationery. The next drawer is sort of a miscellaneous drawer where I keep my editing headphones and a couple of diaries and tapes. Since this is the bigger drawer, I need those oversized things to fit into this bin. My fourth drawer is my surgery drawer, where I keep my sutures, my suturing kit, and a CD player. The reason for the CD player is because I have a book on surgery which came with a CD, which I had to buy this external USB CD players for. And my last drawer is just for my files and folders. Well, that's my desk, folks. All the links for the products are linked below. Let me know what you think about the desk setup and what ideas you have. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay happy, stay curious.